all praise to Yahweh. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh, double honor to the elder great millstone. Like to Esau, Yakimana, House, and Bow is bidding to the marriage. This title is going to be called One Time of War. In the time we're talking about is like in the last days, every nation is going to be perplexed, you know, the Lord, Babylon been to go to the court, stuff like that. So I'm going to start off with Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven, and a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted, a time to kill and a time to heal. So a time to be born and a time to die. So like it was saying, like I've been saying to the last video, everybody, there's a time for everything. There's a time to be born and a time to die, time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up. So there's everything's a just balance. Because people get mad when something bad happens to them. They wonder why, because it's a just balance. You can't have all good, but if you can't have all bad, just doesn't sit right with the Most High, like it was written in the scriptures. You know, you can't have light without darkness, and you can't have darkness without light. Time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. Time to laugh, time to mourn. Time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. Time to get and a time to lose. Time to keep and a time to cast away. Time to rend and a time to sow. A time to keep silence and a time to speak. Time to love and a time and a time to hate. When the time of hate, everybody's mad. Race riots. You got Esau getting mad because his rights, because there's too many, his privileges are getting revoked. Special privileges, his white privilege. Esau's getting mad in the West, in the Midwest. Time of war and a time of peace. We're in a time of war and a time of, we're not in a time of peace. Because we're in a time of peace, Yahweh would have been here already. So it tells you right there we're not in a time of peace. You got Esau still in, fucking, I mean, Salaki, but messing up, the world, screwing with everybody's lives, What prophet hath he that worketh in that wherein he laboreth? I'm gonna get Jeremiah. Jeremiah chapter 46, verse 16. He made many to fall, yea, one fell upon another, and they said, Arise, let us go again to our own people, and to the land of our nativity from the oppressing sword. Why are they violent men? Swept away, they stood not, because the Lord did drive them. He made them many to fall, yea, one fell upon another. They said, what they're talking about is fell upon another, they're gonna get killed. There's gonna be a lot of people getting killed soon. And you got Moab, you got everybody, Ishmael, mostly, Elam. Everybody's gonna be running back to their countries. Everybody's gonna be scattering because Esau's gonna come down having great wrath. He's gonna attack everybody. Mostly Jake, but how Esau, he's racist towards everybody. Whoever don't look like him, he don't like him. So he's gonna come after everybody. Mostly Jake though. But yeah, Esau's gonna come down having great wrath. And they're gonna try to go back to their own country. They're gonna have Esau gonna shut down the airport, saying on intercom, no one's leaving, y'all staying. Esau's gonna have something like that. Gonna shut down everything. No one, everybody's gonna feel his. Esau. Gonna have to come down having great wrath because he has but a short time. Esau been, Esau held in his emotions so much. We're gonna see how he truly feels about everybody real soon. But you got some Jake, they still hang with Esau, and it's like Esau's gonna show his true colors real soon. But I'm gonna get Isaiah chapter 19, verse 2. And I will set Egyptians against Egyptian. They shall fight one another, his brother everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And either Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof. Egyptians, they shall fight everyone against his brother. And I will set the Egyptians against Egyptians. So, everybody's gonna be fighting each other. But, that's it on that. Every kingdom's gonna fight against kingdom, city against city. You know, you got Esau, got what do you call it? The Nazis, they were walking down like a year, I think it was a year ago. But you got Esau, trying to, I forgot what you call it. He was walking. I forgot they were parading, marching. Yeah, they were marching. Yeah, Esau. He getting tired, of seeing people. Um, he's tired of seeing Jake build up in his own, his own country. So he's getting mad. But I'm gonna get Second Corinthians 10 verse 4. Second Corinthians 10 verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh to the pulling down of strongholds. So our word, more on the highways and byways. Our words are strong enough, to words have speak volumes. We're taking down America spiritually, confessing the truth to everybody on the highways and byways. Telling everybody America's gonna be destroyed. The Lord's coming back in His chariots. The white man is Esau, which is the devil. The Bible speaks so. You know, trying to tell the people that rise and depart from for this is not the rest. It shall destroy with a sword of destruction. You know, but most of them, like I said, most of them not gonna give heed, as it says in Proverbs. Stretched out his hand, but no man regarded. I'm gonna get Jeremiah. Did I get Jeremiah 40? Jeremiah 46. Jeremiah 46 and 16. He made many to fall. Oh, I already read that. I'm gonna get Jeremiah chapter 51 verse 7. Flee out of the midst of Babylon, and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity. But it's the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her recompense. Don't be cut off in her iniquity. Don't fall for this place. Don't fall into it. He'll because the Lord is coming with vengeance, and he'll render unto her recompense. Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations, philosophy, you listen to her, and if you don't, you're gonna get bombed. There's no way around that. Esau put or he's gonna kill the ruler of that country and pay somebody from their nation to put in place as a puppet. Because Esau government hiding, undercover police. Esau loves the NS, CSI, whatever. Esau likes to hide, even though the weird thing about Esau is that he will keep hiding, even though he runs the whole world, but he always needs undercover police and shadow governments. How scared can you be, He really, Esau's scary for that. He has all the power in the world and still, hiding. Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad. Everybody tired of Shalaki. But everybody's tired of America. Everybody's getting tired of her philosophy. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. But none of what's gonna happen to America. It's gonna be destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain, if though she may be healed. But America's not gonna be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she's not healed. Forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country, for judgment reached unto heaven and is lifted up to the skies. Constantly sinning, everybody's constantly doing the wrong thing. They're not trying to, repent to the Lord. So, it reached on to the heavens. The Lord, and everybody, that's getting, that wickedness, it pushed out not even in the earth, but all across the, like, all of creation, to think about it. If it reached onto the heaven, it, reached upon the, like, universe, if you think about it. So, Esau, the perfect devil, done this. And then he's going to be destroyed, you know. But yeah, I'm going to get Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 20. Thou art my battle axe and weapon of war. But with thee will I break in pieces the nations. With thee will I destroy kingdom. And with thee will I break in pieces the horses and his rider. And with thee will I break in pieces the chariot with his rider. With thee will I also break in pieces man and woman. So, the Lord is going to use us, whoever the Lord chooses, to break in pieces just the nations, the people, children, women, elderly, young, it doesn't matter. The Lord, there's no favoritism with the Lord. So, you get what you get. If you sowed wickedness, you're gonna get what you're gonna get, get destroyed. Sowed righteous, you're gonna be delivered. Fairly simple. But I'm gonna get one more scripture. I'm gonna get Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 22. A sound of battle is in the land, and of great destruction. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How has Babylon become a desolation among the nations? So everybody's gonna be surprised when they hear that Babylon, America's gonna be destroyed. I will lay a snare for thee. Everybody, Europe is tired of America, so they're trying to build an army to defend against America and Russia. O Babylon, how thou was not aware, thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord. Because Esau got great pride in this country. He thinks he's gonna get away with everything he's done. The Lord hath opened up his armory and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation. He brought forth his weapons of, that's gonna be nuclear missiles that's gonna destroy this country. For this is the work of the Lord, Yahweh of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans. Come against her from the utmost border, open her storehouses, cast her up as a heap, and destroy her utterly. Let nothing of her be left. Slay all her, then it's gonna go down and slay all her bullocks, let them down, go to the slaughter. Won't to them, for their days come, the time of their visitation. So, this is the time, Esau's gonna be destroyed. Esau's trembling right now a bit, you know, their day is at hand. The voice of them that flee and escape out of the land of Babylon to declare to Zion, the vengeance of the Lord our power, the vengeance of his temple. Call together the archers against Babylon, all ye that bend the bow against it, round the bow. What's the bow? Bow, but in the spirit, but it's talking about nuclear missiles. Or ye that bend the bow, camp against it, round about. Let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her work, according to all she has done. It also says, America's wicked, sins reached onto the heavens, so America has to get flat out destroyed. Her according to her works, according to all she has done, do unto her, for she has been proud against the Lord, against the Holy One of Israel. Therefore shall her young men fall in the street, and all her men of war shall be cut off in that day, except the Lord. So everybody that go against the Lord is gonna be destroyed. This is we're in the time of war. America's gonna be destroyed because their wickedness reached onto the heaven. Right here it's talking about the armies. They're all gonna fall on that day. Everybody's gonna tremble. Their heart's gonna fail them. They're gonna die in the Middle East too against Iran if they everybody there's gonna be a lot of great war over there in the Middle East. But I'm gonna read down to 31. Behold, I'm against thee, O thou most proud, saith the Lord. Yahweh of hosts, for thy days come, the time that I will visit thee. The most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall raise him up, and I will kindle a fire in his city, and it shall devour all round about him. So the fire's gonna burn up, it's gonna devour the prideful, Esau, he thinks he's untouchable. So I'm gonna get Isaiah. I'm gonna do one more scripture. Isaiah chapter 14, verse 12. So one time of World War III, one time of war, America, the Lord's coming back to destroy this nation, you know, with the holy angels and with the elect, Lord's will, we found that number. But I'm gonna start off with Isaiah chapter 14, verse 12. How thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How thou cut down to the ground with this weakened the nations? Probably, when people read this straightforward, they think, oh Lucifer, they think, he think when when people think of old Lucifer, they're thinking of the spiritual Satan, but that's not true. You don't see spiritual Satan weakening nations. You don't see him, sanctioning people. He's not wearing a suit and tie and smiling in your face, blonde hair, blue. It just doesn't look like that. You know. But that spiritual Satan don't look like but Satan, white Esau, the devil, he's Satan too, the children. You know, I didn't want to get off point. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, I'll exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. He thinks, Esau thinks he's above people, or he gonna send them to the heavens. He's gonna try to go above, space, outer space. I'll sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I'll ascend above the heights of clouds. I will be like the Most High. He'll ascend above the heights. You got jets, airplanes, um, air spaceships, space stations. He's trying to get cars flying up there too next. Probably. He's trying to. He's trying to be like the Most High. He's trying to make artificial limbs. Fake hearts. He's trying to try to do surgery. He's trying to brain. Replace heads. Replace heads and faces. And arms to other people's bodies. I'll be like the Most High. That's what Esau trying to do. Carnally trying to be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell to the sides of the pit. Even when people gonna have a different arm. It's probably gonna have some type of disease in it. Or something's wrong with it. But I was reading in Matthews that the Lord gave John, I think it was Peter, the ability to heal somebody's whole arm. I think that was John or Peter. But yeah, it wasn't his arm was cut off, but the Lord made a hole again, and that was spiritual, the Lord didn't need no machine, because the Lord had faith in Yahweh, his father. That's what Esau did lack, he doesn't have faith, and that's why he sold his birthright, because he didn't believe it gave him anything good out of it, and he regretted it ever since. I will ascend above the heights of clouds, I will be like the Most High. If thou shalt be brought down to hell to the sides of the pit. He shall be brought down to hell to the sides of the pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee, and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble? That did shake kingdoms? This is what he's talking about. Is this the man? That's what Esau is. When he's talking about Lucifer, talks about the so-called white man, which was Esau. Because he's the, he made the earth to tremble through going to war with the whole world, World War One. All these wars that he starts over oil, over other resources like gold, silver, that's what Esau does. He'll lie, invade your country and take all your resources. Then, it can't, and he lied to his country and said it was for some good reason. They had weapons of mass destruction, and that's not true, he just lies. That made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, to open not the house of his prisoners. He destroyed the cities thereof by his democracy philosophy, trying to keep everybody embassies, trying to have bases in every nation, always trying to patrol, always watching everything. Like he's trying to be like the Most High. He has a camera, there's cameras in stoplights, cameras in cars, he's all just trying to watch everybody, everybody's gonna be, then he's gonna be, them go down. All the kings of nations, even all of them lie in glory, everyone in his own house. But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, as the remnant of those that are slain. thrust through with a sword that go down to the stones of the pit as a carcass trod on their feet. You know, that's what's gonna happen to Esau. He's gonna be fall down. Everybody's gonna look at him and say, "Is this the man?" They're gonna be surprised because he's gonna not gonna look. He's gonna look like a caveman, probably not even understanding what he's doing. You know, but yeah, that's it on now. Esau. Everybody's going to war right now. Got America, Iran, Russia. You got many countries going to war right now. Mostly the bigger ones. Everybody's getting tired of each other. Germans getting tired of America. Um, France. Everybody's just, everybody's sick of it. You know, but I'm gonna end it with this by giving all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Double honor to y'all, the great millstone. Salutation, all you Akim on the highs and bodies, split into the marriage. Till next time, I say shalom.